welcome to Packs for Breakfast. This week, 1990 Donruss baseball. Arguably debatable set. A lot of people didn't like the red with the questionable cursive font, which I do agree the cursive font is pretty bad, but still one of my favorite sets to open up. I have a whole binder full of these cards that hopefully we'll get some more to add in there from this hobby that I picked up. Randy, what are your thoughts? What did you think of the 1990 Donruss?
I mean, I'm pretty much like you on the cursive. The cursive is hard to read, and when 1990 came out, it's like I didn't like writing in cursive. And I think in high school, it's like they gave you the option. You could write in cursive or write regular. And I wrote regular because it's like I hated cursive. It's like even when they would give assignments, it's like, and I don't even think they teach cursive anymore
They do not.
in schools. Lucky kids. It's like my handwriting was so bad, I got sent home with special sheets that I had to practice on because my handwriting was so terrible. It's like the teachers made me practice it at home.
Well, it's a cursive. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know why they put the cursive in there the way they did. It's not a very easy thing to read for some of the names, but what are you gonna do? We will just enjoy the cards for what they are. Hey, if you don't like them, you don't like them. That's just how it is. They are not worse than 1991 Fleer, so that's all I could say.
But 1991 Fleer was in the planning stages when these cards came out.
Fleer said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna make red. Well, we'll make something even worse."
It's like we'll figure out a worse color to put as our main color.
And I thought it was pretty neat. Yesterday I was out and about and I found some 2025 Donruss baseball. And I said, that's kind of an interesting one. We'll do a little bit of then and now. So we'll open up a couple of these packs during the show. And, obviously there's going to be a huge difference in the way that they make cards now versus then. But still kind of fun to pepper some of those in there, I think.
I mean, 35 years later.
Yeah, 35 years later and, lots more glossy, more shiny. The cards are numbered. They got inserts. They didn't have that so much. They had the Diamond Kings, which I always liked. Except for they put weird people on there like, who was the guy?
Oh, Mike Greenwell is still the weirdest one to be a Diamond King.
Yeah, Mike Greenwell.
That one, because I watched one of your openings, and it's like you had an even weirder one.
Yeah, it was.
It's like
John Smiley, I think.
Yeah, and I'm just going, oh, that's worse than Mike Greenwell, because at least Mike Greenwell I could make a case for, but not so much John Smiley being a Diamond King.
I had to laugh too, because when I opened that and when I got that, I was like, well, I'm gonna put it up here because it's a Diamond King. That's it.
It was like, geez, you got to be, and we'll probably run into another one of those when we're opening these.
The cool thing
is there's something to look forward to.
The cool thing about this particular box was it was completely sealed factory, and I can tell that these haven't been opened because it's stuck.
Oh, they're fighting you.
So that's always nice.
Hopefully that last card is not an important rookie card of any kind, because
it
will not be mint.
Hojo.
Now, future Rocky. It figures something like that would happen to a future Rocky.
Howard Johnson. All right. Well.
Although the current Rockies have actually won 2 in a row.
And I'm going to do my best to build the puzzle out of this box like I did with the 89. And I never did finish that one, so that kind of sucked. But this one is, who did they have on this one? This one was Yastrzemski. So.
I was even going to say Yaz.
All right, starting out with Tim Burke for the Expos. Far
You know
out.
what's the funny part about those? If you look at those cards, there is some similarities to that 91 Fleer. If you look at the two lines on the top,
Yep.
it's almost like they did almost copy the card, except change the border color and the font, because I don't think the 91 Fleers weren't in cursive.
No. And I don't care. I still like it. I don't know. It just grabs me.
No, I like red way better than yellow.
Dave Parker, A's. Danny Tartable. We've talked about him a bunch.
Always kind of one of those underrated players.
Got Mike Scioscia. You know what? He's going up as our catcher for now. He's a Dodger, I know, Randy. Come on, just relax.
It's like, well, I like some Dodgers. And in that era, the Dodgers weren't beating up the Rockies. Remember, the Rockies hadn't been established even yet. So the Dodgers weren't beating us up.
Got Dave Righetti. Rick Cerrone. That guy just looks like a catcher. I mean, sorry.
He does. He looks like the solid catcher.
That's right. Lou Whitaker for the Tigers.
Sweet Lou.
Got upside down Alan Trammell.
Wow, we're almost trying to build the infield for the Tigers just in this pack.
MVP Alan Trammell.
Give us Cecil Fielder. Let's really.
And we got Eric Davis, All-Star for the Reds. Got Chip Hale.
Not an All-Star for the Twins.
Nope. Mariano Duncan. The Goose.
Still playing in the league in 1989 and 90.
Well, and he had that epic mustache still.
Well, because these cards are going to come off of the 89 season, which means that was the year that the A's won their World Series. Of course, you know, most notably for the earthquake in San Francisco.
The earthquake game. Ricky Horton.
Somebody let somebody's kid out there to take a picture. That's what that looks like.
Dude, he looks like a baby in this. I don't know why. I was looking at it, I'm going, that guy looks like a baby.
It's like he looks like he's the bat boy.
Yeah.
For the Cardinals.
Huh. And then there's Harold Baines. We'll put him as our DH for now.
Probably a much better hitter than Harold Reynolds.
Ah. All right, which card got stuck to this time? Future Rocky.
Oh, yeah, Future Rocky, whoever it was.
No, I'm serious. It's Glenn Allen Hill.
Yeah, it is. Glenn Allen Hill, Future Rocky. Holy smoke, so far. Boy, I'll tell you, the fates are picking on the Rockies.
There's our puzzle piece. Got a piece of an arm there. We got Burt Blyleven.
Very solid pitcher for many years. I think won a World Series somewhere. I think he won a World Series with the Twins.
Gerald Young. Let's see. I think you're right, because I think he played. Yep, he was with the Twins in '88.
Yeah, and the Twins won in '87.
Yep. He was with the Twins in '87 and '88. So.
Bert, you're a World Series champion.
That's right. Gerald Young, center fielder, I think he was center field. Astros. Todd Worrell, pitcher for the Cardinals.
Wasn't there a Tim Worrell?
I'm sure there was. There's Lenny Dykstra.
Nails. so many off the field problems with him. I mean, the guy was,
It was
surprisingly about when I looked up his numbers, because we've had him before. I looked up his numbers are really not that good. I mean, his career numbers. It's like he had a few good seasons, and he was definitely a high effort guy, but he might not deserve some of the reverie, especially with the off the field stuff that he's had. He may not deserve the reverie that he kind of gets.
He was such an athletic outfielder. I liked watching his game.
Well, I mean, he was a high effort guy, all effort all the time, and that's what people loved about him. It's like he was a blue collar worker out there, but his career numbers aren't that great.
Tom Browning just looks like he just threw a cement mixer down the middle. He doesn't look enthused about the pitch.
No, it's like it doesn't even look like he threw it that hard. I mean, it's like he's barely coming off the. It's like, did he just, I don't know, kind of lob one out there?
Mark Davis, pitcher for the Padres. Hey, Bobby Bo.
Bobby Bo. We just recently celebrated Bobby Bonilla Day on July 1st.
Which is going to be even more and more as we go along with like the teams pushing out these contracts so far. It's like there's going to be a lot more Bobby Bonillas.
Oh, there's quite a few of them out there now, and they get more money than Bobby Bonilla.
Yes.
But Bobby Bonilla was one of the first to get that kind of a contract. So, I mean, usually if you're the first, you're probably going to be the most notable. But Shohei Ohtani's going to be paid for decades, I think, after he's gone.
Probably. Steve Bedrosian, he's not getting paid.
No, Steve Bedrosian is not. Neither is Lilliquist. He probably wasn't getting paid that much when he was there.
Hey, it's a Cubby.
Holy cow!
And it's a future Pittsburgh Pirates manager, Lloyd McClendon.
Yep. Hey, it's Randy.
Yeah. Was that before he played for the Reds? Yeah, because the Reds.
Yep.
The Reds, I think, won in 90. Actually, I think the Reds win in 90. No. Because he would have been on the Reds.
Yeah, because he was a Met in 89. So.
Well, he might have ended up with the Cincinnati Reds for that year. Now I got to check it. Because I know he ended up on the Reds.
Mike Schooler.
Yeah, he played for the Reds in 90 and 91. World Series champion in 90, so the Reds won it in 90.
So he would have been a mid-season trade probably.
No, he actually played the whole season in. Oh wait, no. I mean, don't quote me on that. Yeah, he played the whole season in Cincinnati. 89, he was a Met. 90, he was a Red. 90 and 91, 2 full seasons.
So basically, they just based these cards off the 89 season. So they probably pre-printed them and then didn't have him in his new uniform. Hey,
didn't get there to spring training.
I always liked Tom Pagnozzi.
Yeah, the thing is, Tom Pagnozzi played enough to where you could get a game shot of him.
Yeah.
It's not like Tom Pagnozzi was a guy that you had to have posing on the side.
Look at the size of that catcher's mitt.
Oh, that's got to be comical.
I guess.
That thing is a monster. That thing is like as big as his chest almost.
Yep. Huh.
Boy, he's going to have a real easy time framing the strike zone because it's as big as the strike zone.
Yeah, you don't have to give the ump anything to look at. Yeah, it's just there it is. It's in the glove. All right.
Which future Rocky did that one ruin?
Bob Boone.
I don't think Bob Boone was a Rocky.
I don't think so either.
Good. At least they picked on some other team for once. It's like, quit picking on the Rockies. They've already got enough problems.
Hi, Yaz. All right, we got Bob Tewksbury for the Cardinals, and then we got a Diamond King of Ken Griffey Jr.
Now that's a Diamond King right there. That's who should be on cards where it's listed as king.
Unfortunately,
It's a little crinkled.
It's got a busted corners, and yeah, that's what happens when you got a 35-year-old pack. But I don't care. I actually have like 3 of those cards, so.
Yeah, I think it's like the Diamond Kings were not rare cards.
No, they weren't. And like, honestly, this set is kind of confusing because the centering on it is so terrible that I don't even know if I would send one of them into grade because they're tough.
But yeah, because they all seem to be a little bit skewing over to the right there.
Well, but then you look at Bobby Bowe, and he's about as close to centered as I've seen in this set so far. So
yeah, he's still skewing it. Well, what is Trammell? Is Trammell left?
Is
he skewing left?
Yeah.
Wow, they did not nail the center of these cards.
No.
Recalibrate your machine.
Hi, Teddy. Teddy was on one of our videos recently, wasn't
he? Yeah. I mean, Teddy Higuera, he's an underrated guy that it's like he was really good for for quite a few years, but kind of flew under the radar.
We got Bob Malacky. Frank Williams. Got Jeff Hamilton.
I'm not sure what Frank Hamilton was good for. Steve Balboni. You know what he looks like to me? The Brooklyn Brawler in WWF. It's like that's what he looks like. And the name Balboni fits that. That's a Yankee if there ever was one, a Steve Balboni.
Yeah, that's a Yankee. We got Greg Swindell. Is it Swindell?
That's not a Yankee.
Yeah, it is Swindell. All right. No.
Yeah, it's Swindell. It's that the cursive makes that a little tough.
It's Ricky.
Ricky, was he about to hit a home run, single, ground out? I don't know, but he's about to swing. Maybe. Maybe he takes the pitch.
He's got stirrups on. Tom Gordon.
See, that's the one thing. These cards didn't do a great job at action shots.
They did not. The picture quality is questionable, I think. But Bobby Witt.
It's just like, you want to take my picture?
What's this for?
Baseball cards. What are those?
One of my favorite players, Marquise Grissom, and this is his rated rookie card, which is cool.
You know what the thing is? I miss the Expos.
You know, I do too. But Marquise,
it's like, I know that the Nationals had more success, although the Nationals haven't been that great for the last few years. But it's like I miss the Expos. I miss them having 2 teams in Canada.
Marquise is going up on the wall this week. Executive decision. I'm not going to let him get pushed out by, I don't know, obligatory outfielder who always makes the wall. Tony Gwynn, you're not going to get up there this week. Kevin Brown. Mark Langston. And Bob Welch.
3 pretty good pitchers right in a row to end the pack.
Yeah, not too bad.
Kevin Brown had some real good seasons in Texas.
And now we'll open up a pack of 2025 Donruss. Come on, camera. There it goes. And we'll see a huge difference in the way these cards were created.
Kind of an interesting choice to put Travis Bonanza on the cover.
And first card on there is Lou Gehrig.
I like that the first card you open in 2025 is from a guy that practically played in 1925.
And then we got...
I think his career was more in the 50s. Can't remember when Gehrig played. Thought he played at the same time as DiMaggio.
We got Jake Bloss, Toronto pitcher. Terry Francona, manager. Nice. See a manager in there. Then we got
A championship winning manager.
Colt Keith, third base for Detroit. Now, one of the things about these...
I was right. He played in the 20s and 30s.
One of these things about the Donruss baseball from Panini is they are unlicensed. So there's no... they're not in their uniform. You know, they don't say Tigers. It just says Detroit. Because Topps has the license for MLB. And then we got Jairo Iriarte, rated rookie, Chicago. Hey. Past Rocky, Jimmy Leland, who I really didn't like his... He had like a piggyback style that he introduced. It was horrible. Carlos.
Now, I mean, I love that at least we made the effort to get a good manager or a championship winning manager. Because it's like, when was the last time? I mean, as much... I love how everybody loves Bud Black, but he was never a great manager. I mean, he was a decent manager, but it's not like you're going to ever put Bud Black on the Mount Rushmore of managers.
You got Pedro Martinez, which is kind of funny because you could tell they like just airbrushed his jersey away. But when you're not licensed, that's what you got to do. You got Robin Ventura, who...
They've definitely got a lot of past players in there.
Yeah. And then we got some sort of parallel rocket. It's got rocket ships on it. That's all I can tell. But it's Miguel Tejada. That's cool. Put him off to the side. And we got a backwards card here of Brooks Lee, shortstop, Minnesota.
So is this mostly old timers?
No, it's
they just license players.
Edgar Martinez, optic, some kind of prism, designated hitter for Seattle. And then we got Tommy White for Oakland, unleashed.
Unleashed upon Sacramento.
Then we got a
nobody notices.
Rated prospect, Harlan Susana for Washington. And then we got Owen Hall, rated prospect for Detroit. All right, so there was pack number one of those.
Depending on where Owen Hall plays, I don't know where, because I'll tell you, the Tigers have a lot of very talented players right now.
Yeah, they're really they've farmed well the last couple of years.
Well, and I mean, even Torkelson, who was the number one pick, who was struggling the last couple... Well, he had a really good season like 2 years ago. Last year, he struggled mightily. And then this year, I think he's batting like 230 something, but he's got 20 plus home runs, I think. So he's, maybe not a great batting average, but he is putting it over the wall. And Riley Green has just been... This has been his breakout year.
And the Rockies just drafted the other Holiday kid.
Oh, I know. And he wants to come here. It's nice for somebody wants to be here. So it's like, I can't wait to see what he does here.
You got Flash Gordon again.
I think Jackson Holiday is his brother, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think his Evan or Ethan, one of the two.
Yeah. But I mean, they're both supposed to be great prospects.
Marquise Grissom, obviously, we're kind of getting a little bit of a repeat pack here, which did happen quite a bit in the 90s sets.
Yeah, that's a repeat 3 in a row that's the same.
Bob Boone.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a new
Doug
guy.
Doug Jones was good. I always liked Doug Jones. He was a grinder. Hard. It's just a blue-collar type of pitcher.
Jose Gonzalez. Walt Terrell. Nick Asaski, Mike Henneman, Gantner, that right? Jim Gantner,
Yeah. Yep.
Kevin Mitchell, outfielder for the Giants, MVP.
Well, we had a lot of duds there for a while till we got to at least Kevin Mitchell.
Yeah, but he's not in the outfield this week. Well, have we talked about Kevin Mitchell before?
It's like, yeah, he's been in one. I've looked up his stats before.
So we got Pascual Perez for the Expos. I always liked him. And Eric King. He's the guy that got the messed up card on this pack.
Why didn't he get a Diamond King card? His last name is literally King.
He was the Diamond King.
I mean, yeah, he's on the diamond. His name is King. He's a Diamond King.
Well, sorry, Ricky. Ricky got messed up on that one, but
Yeah, you already got a Ricky card in there, so it's like you're good.
All right, puzzle piece. We'll put that together later. We got Bill Spears. We got Craig Lefferts. Our infield is lacking a little bit. We got a full outfield, but we need a pitcher and we need a second baseman.
Oh, there's a pitcher.
Bob Walker.
Unfortunate last name for a pitcher.
Yes, it is. That's foreshadowing.
It's like,
hey, there's the regular Ken Griffey Jr. Neat.
It's like, he doesn't look as happy as on his Diamond King.
Hey, there we go. There's our second baseman.
So how many MVPs were there in 1990 and 89 or whatever? That's the third different MVP card. You can't have that many MVPs.
Julio Franco is going to go in as second base. We definitely haven't talked about him. But man, he's not bad. Hit for a good average. He was kind of a slugging second baseman. I don't know about his infield work, but Terry Poole. Hey, Matt Williams. Look, Randy. Look.
Yeah. It's like I've looked at my phone. It's like there's something more interesting there.
Chuck Finley, and then we got another repeat of the Ken Griffey Diamond King. So obviously these are not hard to get.
They are not tough to get, and now you're getting some repeat cards there.
Yep, back to the repeats. Because Steve Balboni's back.
Oh, he's the kind of guy that does come back. You don't pay your bills. He comes back.
He's the collector.
Yeah, it's like Balboni. It's like that's the guy. It's like, you know what? You didn't pay. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I mean, he's carrying a baseball bat, so I mean,
yeah, it fits. And Don Carmen, he was the sticky guy this pack.
Now it's like you gotta hope that all the back cards are always bad.
Well, I'm sure back in 1990 you didn't get the sticky.
No, it's like I'm sure it's like the cards weren't meant to sit for 35 years.
Probably not.
I'm sure in 1990, when they are putting these packs out, they are not thinking that in 2025 that they are going to be opened. It's like if they haven't been opened by then, they probably figured they're in a landfill somewhere.
Scott Terry. Yeah, well, and the cards were so hot back then that they just figured whatever they printed would get purchased, and it didn't really go that way. So obviously you can still find these in sealed boxes, and there's plenty of them still around. So Glenn Hoffman, ooh, he's got the dreaded IF.
Don't worry, it's like at least it doesn't say utility IF.
Cecilio Guante.
I don't remember his name ever being mentioned.
And Andy Bennis, good pitcher.
I think he was the better of the Bennis. The Bennis's, his Andy and Alan Bennis's.
See, this one, like this card right here, is probably one of the better centering jobs that I've seen.
Yeah, they did a better job on that one. But that's rare. It's like,
Gary Ward. Send it to get
it's
graded.
like when you actually point it out, when you can actually go through and say, hey, this one's actually centered pretty well.
Dave Martinez. We need a first baseman. Todd Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Willie Wilson. On a bunt.
Not a first baseman.
No, and he's in a bunt.
Boy, he is. I mean, he is really choked up on that bat, too. I mean,
got Lenny Harris. Chuck Carey.
Related to Harry Carey?
Dennis
Probably not.
Dennis Lamp. Got Mark Guthrie for the Twins. Reliever. Billy Hatcher, outfielder with Pirates. We'll end on Guillermo Hernandez, pitcher for Detroit. So we'll go ahead and open up another pack of this 2025 just for fun, and then we'll try and round out our first baseman. There's got to be one in there somewhere. And there is Mr. Nolan. So we pulled Nolan and Robin Ventura, so that's cool.
It just looks weird without the... I mean, I can see why these packs probably don't sell as well, because it does look weird without the logos. And it is a mix of...
Yeah.
If you're a kid nowadays, more than likely you're not really aware. And even if you are aware, you're not really caring that you're pulling for these guys.
No, like Craig Biggio for us, that's a big deal. But for a 10-year-old, they don't even know who that is.
Yeah, they're not excited about it. I don't know how much longer Donruss can really keep this up.
Well, they put enough fancy cards in there with the parallels and stuff. It keeps people interested. Catfish Hunter, that's cool. John Smoltz, one of my favorites. Jack Leiter.
I mean, they're spending the money to get the license for individual players. It's just if Topps has the exclusive right. See, that's why I don't like, like EA has the NFL license. They have college licensing now. It's like, Topps having a license for just the MLB. I don't like when people have exclusive licenses because there's no competition that you can really do. And so then you're allowed to just kind of coast. You never really have to improve because you have no competition.
We got Pedro Martinez on some sort of gold red optic. I like Pedro. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Elite Series, Donruss Elite, Spencer Jones, New York. And then we got our prospects, Ethan Salas and Bryce Rayner, Detroit. A couple of Detroit prospects there.
Yeah. Well, it shows you they've done pretty well in their farm system.
That's all you can ask for, too, right? Just little.
Well, I mean, the thing is, they tried. The funny part was they are going to have to pay guys like Riley Green and especially Skubal. You're going to have to pony up for Skubal. But Detroit's never really been afraid to pay because they paid Miguel Cabrera or whatever.
Yep.
They paid him so much money, even after he was done with his Triple Crown being a threat to do it. He was getting paid so much money. So it's not like Detroit's afraid to pay, but you are going to have to pay Skubal. And Skubal's going to be expensive.
Mike Boddicker is another guy that we've been pulling a lot of lately, Randy.
And it's too bad he's not really worth much.
Favorite name for a baseball player ever? Don Slot.
It's like slot him in it, catch ya.
Wasn't he? He was a Pirate though, wasn't he?
He was a Pirate, but he did play in. He played in quite a few places, but the Pirates are where we know him.
Oh, it's Jeff Blauser.
It's like standing in the probably in the batter's circle, waiting to the on deck circle, waiting to come up.
He was probably pinch bunting at that point.
Yeah.
So we got David Cone. Oh, we don't have a pitcher yet.
It's like David Cone. At least it was when he was still a Met. I didn't hate him yet.
You didn't. Since we don't have a pitcher, I think we're gonna put Mr. Cone.
Once he became a Yankee, I couldn't stand him.
Phil Bradley for the Orioles. Steve Rosenberg. Lou Whitaker on the Diamond King. That's cool.
Well, it's an appropriate Diamond King. It's like, oh, he was really good too.
Chris Sabo, third base for the Reds. Oh man, this is our Jimmy Key. This is our obligatory packs for breakfast pack here. Got Jeff Blauser. We got Jimmy Key. Greg Gagne.
Greg Gagne, World Series champion.
Looks like we got a little bit of a yellow, like it's hard to see, but that's like a printing error, which was something that the 1990 Donruss set had so much of, was just printing errors.
You know what that is? That's 1991 Fleer coming to say hi early.
Foreshadowing again.
It's foreshadowing. It's like somebody said, I wonder what this would look like in yellow.
Harold Reynolds, second base.
Hey, didn't I just compare him to Harold Baines and say that Harold Baines was the better hitter? I did. So Harold Reynolds came in to say, what?
You got Mike Fetters, Paul Kilgus, Greg Jeffries. Just a household name for second baseman. He was a stand-in.
Well, here's the thing. What I've noticed about Donruss 1990 is they really love getting people in the bunting stance.
Which is, we've talked about that enough. That's the dumbest stance, especially like, when they get a pitcher in the buntings. Like, nobody cares that the pitcher was bunting. Why would you pick that as their card?
It's like, yeah, the pitcher is always bunting.
All right. Who's our unlucky card? It was Kevin Mitchell. We've already pulled one of his. We're okay. All right. Come on, camera. Yeah, there you go. Jose Alvarez. John Kruk.
You know, it still amazes me that John Kruk played the outfield because he never looked like he could run, ever.
Brian Holton. Jeff Russell. Juan Samuel. You got Atlee Hammaker. Terry Pendleton. Junior Felix. Another great name for a baseball player, Dickie Thon.
It's like Dickie Thon has been there before. We've definitely had a card of Dickie Thon.
Then we got Steve Olin.
Another kid.
Babyface, yep. We got Mike Heath.
Thing is, at the time, that guy was older than I was. So it's like, but as an old man now, I sit there and go, damn kid.
Terry Leach, pitcher for the Royals. No first. I don't think we've pulled a single first baseman today. What's going on here? Charlie O'Brien.
I mean, Kruk technically played first base towards the end of his career, but he was still playing outfield at this time. But I think they had to convert him to first base because it was like, this guy really can't run, you guys.
Great player, Dale Murphy.
Where's Rafael Devers? Maybe he could play first base.
Lloyd McClendon.
But I think he'd complain about it first.
Already seen some of him. Well, let's do one more pack of the 2025 just because it's fun, I guess. And then we'll try and find our first baseman in the 91 or 1990.
What? You're gonna pull out some 91 Fleer?
Nope. I don't even have any left of that, I don't think, which is, that's good.
Oh, you'll find a pack. It'll be years later, but all of a sudden you'll find a pack of it going, oh, why do I still have this?
Wow, we got Ken Griffey as a
red.
As a red, yeah.
It's like you couldn't find a picture of him in his Mariners uniform, but wipe the Mariners off? No, find him as a red.
Then we got the big unit.
Yeah, I mean, that's him as a Yankee.
No, that was a Diamondback.
Was it a Diamondback? Because there was pinstripes on the pants.
Yeah, it was a Diamondback picture. We got Pujols. There's our first baseman. We got Spencer Arrighetti. Come on, camera. Different Spencer. We got Cal Ripken, obviously. Oriole. And then we got Thomas Sagasi, shortstop rated rookie for St. Louis. Johnny Mize. There's our first baseman there. You know what? I think he is going to go in at first base. We'll see. I might keep him there just because it'd be fun to talk about him. Bucky Dent, shortstop.
Wait, Bucky Dent? Is that the guy that the ball went through his legs? Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Bill Buckner.
Okay, I was trying to think of what you might have meant.
It's like I'm going, wait a minute, because I'm going, that guy doesn't look like the guy that it's Buckner.
You got the big hurt. Lots of first basemen in this pack. And then we got Kalen. Oh, that's so hard to read. Kalen Culpepper, Minnesota rated prospect. And then we got Tony Perez, first base, Boston, on the optic. We got a strong arm rated prospect, Noah Schultz. That one's actually numbered to 149, so there's a numbered card for us. It's kind of cool. And then we got Diamond Marvels. So not Diamond King, we got Diamond Marvels. Jordan Lawler, Arizona.
Well, they could have called it Diamond King still.
They could have.
Is he related to Jerry the King Lawler?
Colt Emerson, rated prospect for the Mariners. And then we got Ethan Anderson, rated prospect for the Orioles. All right, let's go back to 1990. Ooh, these are stuck. Even the packs were stuck together. Look at that. Try and find us a first baseman here, Randy. Otherwise, it's going to be Mize.
Trying to think. There's somebody that's named Mize right now. I think he's a pitcher for the Tigers. And he's pretty good.
Oh man, Big Mac got messed up on that pack. It's too bad. Sorry, Mark.
What's up, Big Mac?
Puzzle piece.
Schoolboy goes for the Tigers today. Good. They need to break their little losing streak they got going.
Got Don Robinson, Rafael Belliard, Gene Harris, pitcher for the Mariners. Hey, Alvin Davis, MVP, first base. There we go. Who's he? He's gonna.
I don't remember Alvin Davis having that great of a career. He must have had one really good season.
Well, would you rather have Will Clark on there, Randy?
It's like I don't know who that is.
We could put Will Clark up if you want. I mean,
I'm not sure who he is. I don't think there's any information on him.
Bill Doran. Devin.
Alvin Davis didn't have a bad career.
Devin White, outfielder for the Angels. Ooh, we got another Diamond King, Mike Bilecki, as a Cubby.
I don't know if I put Mike Bilecki as a Diamond King.
Hey,
I mean that's a reach.
Chuck Crin.
Let's see if he had at least a good season in '89 to justify that. In 89 he was 18-7 with a 3.14 ERA, 4 complete games, 3 shutouts. So he, I mean, I'll give him credit. He did have at least a good season that year.
What's up, camera? Why are you?
But I mean, his career record is 70-73. So
right.
I mean, it's like he's not with a career 4.1. He had one really good season, and that was it.
Well, he got a Diamond King card. It's more than we.
He got a Diamond King for one good season.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, not even a great strikeout guy.
So here's another example, Randy, of the printing error. You can see more yellow that got pressed onto that card. And it's Eric Plunk, another funny name for a pitcher.
Bob Walk, Eric Plunk. I do not want a pitching staff that has those two in the rotation.
Yeah, that's... Ugh, what do we say about that one?
Could you imagine if Eric Plunk and Bob Walk played on the same team at the same time? Plunk and Walk.
Well, you at least knew what you were getting into before the game started.
That's true, but you want a guy named like Gary Strike or something like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Punch Out.
Well, that's Mike Tyson.
That is true. Hey, Ruben Sierra, we like him. Luis Aquino. We're starting to see our returning favorites here. We got Ben McDonald, rated rookie.
I mean, that guy never amounted to what he was supposed to amount to.
No, unfortunately not.
It's like, I mean, the Orioles were super high on Ben McDonald.
Then you got Rafi. He would have been a good first base choice.
Mr. I didn't do roids and then got popped for roids.
Right.
It just made me laugh because he's like pounding the table. I never did them. I've never. And then all of a sudden the next season, it's like, yeah, he just tested positive for steroids. What was that, Rafi? Maybe just kind of stay quiet like Mark McGwire did.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah. Just do what Oliver North did for freaking everything. It's like, I can't recall. I don't.
Mike Moore. Didn't he make a documentary soon after that season? Charlie Leibrandt for the Royals. Pete O'Brien, first baseman. Alfredo Griffin, shortstop. Don Mattingly, first base. He could go up there too. We finally found some. Look, and he made his debut. He always does. He can't help it. It's like anybody.
Well, if Nolan Ryan shows up at any point, Roger Clemens is going to follow.
That is true.
The two big Texans are not gonna they are going to try to outduel each other.
Yes. We got sorry Roger, not this week, buddy. Matt Noakes, catcher. Juan Behringer, pitcher.
Oh. See, I always like the name Juan Behringer.
See, and then you got Smoltzy. Oh wait, is this the error? No, there is.
It's like it doesn't look very much like Smoltz. It's Smoltzy.
No,
it's Smoltz. That's Smoltz.
There was an?
It looks like Glavine.
I think this is the error. So in the '90s set, they had a picture of Tom Glavine. I believe that's Tom Glavine on the John Smoltz card. Yeah. So that's an awesome picture or a card to pull out of this set.
That is an awesome one to pull. Because I'm just sitting going, wait a minute, that doesn't look anything like John Smoltz.
No, and I actually don't have this card yet, which it's not centered, it's terrible, but it's a really cool error because that's a big time miss for Donruss when you're putting Tom Glavine's face on John Smoltz. Hey, let's grab that Braves pitcher guy. Oh, okay, wrong one. So,
and the thing is, it's like at that point, it's like, because you're talking the '89 season, the Braves still hadn't really established themselves as being great yet.
Right.
So Glavine and Smoltz were not really considered, household names in 1990, but they were coming. And especially once they added Greg Maddux, I mean,
I'll have to sleeve that up later because I don't know where my good top loaders are. I bought a set of top loaders that were garbage, and it's like, don't cheap out on your top loaders. Just buy good ones because it makes all the difference. Doyle Alexander. But he did get a penny sleeve, so John Smoltz. He's
Now, what does it say on the back? Does it talk about Smoltz?
Yep. It's a Smoltz card. It's just got Tom Glavine's face on it. Awesome.
Thing is, Smoltz must have had a great season in '89.
So
if they considered him for MVP.
That card right there makes the whole box. It's awesome. Because I know I don't have that one, it's going right into my binder. I think we'll finish out this episode on another pack of the 2025 Donruss, which I'm guessing they don't make those kind of errors as much anymore, but
it's funny. John Smoltz does not look anything like Tom Glavine. I'm not even sure how they made that mistake.
Right. All right.
Yeah, I still don't know. I still don't know how Smoltz gets an MVP look at 12-11, 2.94 ERA, 5 complete games. I mean, it's like, I don't know how you really consider him an MVP candidate.
Well, in '89,
even in 1990, he was 14-11 with a 3.85 ERA.
But he was 2.94, which is pretty good for a pitcher in 168
The thing
strikeouts.
Is, I think the Braves were still a bad team in '89. I don't know what their record was in 1989, but I wonder if they would tell me the 1989 Braves.
Dustin Pedroia.
Because now I'm curious what they were.
Hey, speaking of, check this guy out. Andrew Jones.
At least he got his Hall of Fame nod, right? Or was he just on the...
I can't remember if they put him in or not.
Can't remember if he was just a finalist or if he was a...
We got a Dylan Cruz, rated rookie.
In 1989, the Atlanta Braves finished 63-97.
Okay.
And they finished 6th in the NL West.
Kung Fu Panda, one of the better nicknames for a guy. Oddly, I remember he was the biggest dude, but he was so athletic for such a big guy. Kind of fun to watch.
Now, here's the thing. Here, and I keep going back to 1989 Atlanta because that card still fascinates me. John Smoltz, 12-11, 2.94 ERA. Tom Glavine on a 63-win team, 14-8, 3.68 ERA. 6 complete games, 4 shutouts for Tom Glavine.
So here's the thing: you're getting stuck.
It's like they tried. It's the best of both worlds.
But see, you're getting caught up on the card, right? This was supposed to be Tom Glavine MVP card, not Smoltz MVP. Does that make sense? The picture is of Tom Glavine's MVP card. So Tom Glavine was supposed to be the MVP card, not Smoltz.
Oh, see, I thought it was supposed to be Smoltz was supposed to be the MVP card. Because, I mean, it has Smoltz's name, Smoltz's stats on the back.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's there that Glavine is the picture.
Right, but the pre-printed picture was of Glavine's MVP card. So technically that would be Glavine's MVP. So it all works out. You kind of sleuthed it away as far as he had a much better season.
He did have a much better season. Although it's like he had a 0.9 WAR compared to John Smoltz's 3.6 WAR.
Miguel Tejada. Pudge Rodriguez. We talk a lot about him because he's one of the best.
And it's like John Smoltz was the all-star representative for that team that year.
Yeah. Another big guy, Prince Fielder. Him and Pablo, both in the same pack. Opposite ends of the diamond. And then you got Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like every pack is an all-star team.
You got Jim Rice, outfielder for Boston. Let's see, we've got Carson Bench, New York, rated prospect. And we got Jim Thome, first baseman for Philadelphia. Obviously one of the better first baseman.
He is a Hall of Famer, Jim Thome.
Yeah. We got Bryce Cunningham, rated prospect number 137 for New York. And then we got Kalen Culpepper, who we've seen, and Noblemeyer, Miami. All right, I got one more pack of this 2025.
And they don't even spell out Miami. They just put MIA.
Yep. All right.
Because Miami is kind of missing in action.
So here's our last pack of 2025. We'll open it up because I'm a kid and I can't help it. But this one should have an auto or a relic in it, which that'll be cool to see. Each one of these packs gets like an auto or a relic, or each one of these boxes. So we got Big Papi starting out. A lot of big guys. They like to focus on them. We got Willie Stargell, first base. Obviously, all-time player. Darren Baker, rated rookie for Washington. We got Bobby Witt Jr. Hey, we saw your dad earlier from 1990.
Yeah.
Nice. That's kind of interesting, don't you think?
Family reunion.
Like, just the fact that 35 years later, we had Bobby Witt in the 1990 set, and then in the same day, 35 years later, a 2025 pack, we find his kid. That's pretty neat, actually.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just shows you that it's like sometimes the family, it does work out where it's like your dad was good at baseball, and then you're good too because you have the training.
He got Doc Gooden. Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. Man, I haven't thought about him in a while. He was really good there.
He was for a hiccup. He was pretty dang good.
Hey, you know this guy. You did a thing on him.
Yeah,
Jace Jung.
Jace Jung with Michael Bush.
Yep. Ian Kinsler, second baseman for Texas. All right. We got Jacob Wilson, Oakland shortstop. I'm curious to see what kind
Yeah,
of.
well, the funny part is they're in Sacramento right now.
Hey, Mike Piazza, catcher. He was a Rocky killer, man. He would hit some bombs here at Coors Field. Yeesh.
See, I'm going to ask you this. You're a Rockies fan. You know the Rockies' history.
Yep.
It's like I was watching a guy named 5 Point Vids, and he was talking about the most iconic home runs for every baseball team.
Okay.
What do you think is the most iconic home run for us? Now, I know what I think the most iconic home run is for us, and I have two in my head, but I know which one I choose as the number one. But what do you think is the most iconic home run for the Colorado Rockies?
The most iconic. I mean, I don't know how many home runs I would think of as being like super iconic. I know there's that Carlos Gonzalez cycle one where he bombed it to like the third deck. Um, the first one at Coors Field obviously is pretty iconic. And that was what Dante Bichette hit that one.
Well, and the thing is, I think Dante Bichette hit that one in a situation where we won the game or something like that against the Dodgers.
There was also a Nolan Arenado one that was pretty cool. It was a Father's Day, and he hit grand slam for the cycle to win the game. So, I mean, there's a couple of them I can think of. So, what's the answer? What did they pick for most iconic?
So, what they picked was the first home run at Mile High Stadium by EY as the most iconic home run.
Because he hit the first.
He hit the first home run for the organization at home.
I see.
I mean, and it was a big deal when EY hit that home run because he was not a home run hitter.
So Dante hit the home run at he was the first home run for the team, and then EY was the first home run at home, right? Something of that nature.
Yeah. EY was the first home run at home, and I think Dante had the first home. It's like his home run against the Dodgers where we took the lead, where he kind of drops the bat and pumps his fist.
Yep.
You know, because he knew it when he hit it. It was a home run. To me, that's the most iconic Rockies home run. It's like EY's was good. I mean, we were all happy. And I mean, it was in front of like 80,000 people, you know, because I think we broke the record for one game for attendance. But to me, it's like, you know, you could point to a lot of home runs on teams for their first home run in their organization or at home. But that's not what you consider an iconic home run for these guys.
So that's kind of sorry to interrupt. Just while I'm looking at it, this is our relic that we got for this pack, and it's a Jersey Kings for Jordan Lawler. It's a neat card. Little piece of a jersey there. You know, obviously it's not, you know, licensed or anything as far as like they can't tell you what it is, but pretty neat. And then we got milestones. Gary Sheffield, one of my favorite players ever, who, you know, he didn't get, I don't think he got the love that he deserved, but
no, he's definitely one of those players. He kind of, you know, and it was funny for a guy that as good as he was, he bounced around the league quite a bit. And it's like, and I don't remember him being like a difficult locker room guy either. He was just, nobody ever really wanted to just hold on to him.
And then we'll end on Ryan Waldschmidt. That's a name. Rated prospect for the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, Randy. That was a fun little set. That was a fun opening, and it's always nice when I can we pulled this card not expecting to, but it's a card that I have been searching for. And not like I could probably buy it online and get it fairly cheap, but it's to me more fun when you pull it organically from a pack. And seeing Tom Glavine on the Smoltz card, that's pretty awesome. Come on, focus. Look at that. Look at that handsome face. Focus on it, camera.
Oh, it's saying no because it's supposed to be John Smoltz. It's like that's what it says on the top.
Right, AI is saying, I don't understand this. This makes no sense. What's going on here?
It makes no sense. That is not John Smoltz. You know what? The true AI, knowing that it's taking over, would be as if you pull that card and you put it up to the screen, and then AI puts John Smoltz's face there instead.
Right.
It's like, wait. Let me correct that for you.
But super cool that we pulled this one. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna put that right in the binder. I don't know if I'll binder it. I might top loader it and put it in my collection, but we'll see. But I am gonna pull out the 1990 binder and see if I can find the missing gaps that I have. I don't think I have Alvin Davis MVP. I don't remember seeing that one, so I bet that'll go right in the binder. A lot of these I've seen had open, like Mark McGuire. I probably have like 5 of his cards, so I'm not too concerned about him getting all messed up there. But look, guys, I think I paid $25 for a sealed box of this 1990 Donruss. Go buy you a box, open them up. They're super fun. I like to try and put the puzzle pieces together. You don't always get them in one hobby box, which is a little unfortunate, but still fun to do. If I get a full puzzle, I like to frame it and hang it up. Just kind of having fun with the cards. But all right, well, we got an excellent episode there, Randy. We got a fun team for you to talk about this week. So we'll be looking forward to seeing your videos as you get them uploaded. And now I got to clean up all this dust that comes out of these puzzle pieces and get ready for next week. I don't know what we're doing yet. I'm sure I'll come up with something. I know Topps Chrome has come out, so we might look into some of the Topps Chrome stuff. I'm not sure yet, but that's obviously 2025. So
hey, at least they'll be in their jerseys and not airbrushed out.
That is true. I don't dislike the Donruss cards, and you get a pretty decent amount. Like I think you get 90 cards in a blaster box, which is a pretty decent amount actually. But being unlicensed and I mean, is what it is. You just kind of go with it. But everybody, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It was nice to see a card I don't have in the error cards, and I got a couple printing errors as well. Some yellow mixed in, foreshadowing the 1991 Fleer. But Randy, thanks for joining me this week, and we'll catch you all next Sunday, 6 a.m.